Yo, yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back. HawksGaming here. We are back with Hogwarts Legacy. We are going to get straight into it. First thing, of course, always checking the mods, making sure everything is working right. And of course, we are on controller. I did get that issue fixed about the button setup. So as you can see, we're back to how it should be. Alright. Sure, it's all good. Ah,
Must remain unseen.
bippity bop, bippity boop.
Expulse. Reductor. Blast. The librarian's still here. Quick, behind the bookcase. Damn. You told me the librarian would be gone by now. I said usually, but it'll still be all right. Do you see her desk behind me? The key is in the drawer of that desk. Now, here's what we're going to do. I'll create a distraction to draw her away. You focus on getting the key. I'll meet you outside of the restricted section.
You distract, I get the key. Understood.
I said I'd get you in, and I always keep my word. Trust me.
Is someone there? Is that you, Peeves?
Bippity boop.
Goodness gracious, what a mess!
Alright.
That wasn't so difficult after all. How to find that book.
Alright. Now we are in. Let's go. We'll make sure we grab all the chests on our way. Always forget to do that.
Ghost, don't let her see you. should be in the clear. No need to be skulking about.
So
Much,
what
at
is
least.
it you've been looking for?
I'm looking for a cure to help my twin sister, Anne, so that she can return to Hogwarts. Because Merlin knows everyone else has given up.
Why do you think you'll find a cure in the restricted section? Does the Hogwarts matron have nothing that can help Anne?
No! We've tried everyone from Nurse Blaney to St. Mungo's. But I can research on my own. No need to concern yourself with that right now. Let's focus on what you're after. Which is what, precisely?
I'll know it when I see it.
You're being awfully cryptic.
Let him. Surprise. Oh, hey guys.
Levioso!
We're here, it's there. Grab it so we don't have to come back and worry about not sneak in again. That's probably what would happen next time.
Reparo.
Who have we here? Sebastian Cello and his new little friend, out exploring where they shouldn't be. Naughty, naughty, you'll get caughty.
Peeves, don't
I'm
you...
going to tell, I'm going to tell, I'm going to tell.
Oh, blasted Peeves! I've got to stop him, or at least get to the librarian with a good excuse for all of this.
Wait, I don't want you getting into trouble for me.
I have a way with the faculty when it comes to disciplinary matters. Besides, I like having friends who are in my debt. Now go. Good luck in your search.
He's in Slytherin for a reason.
Now, where's that damned poltergeist got to?
I know just the spell to repair this armor. Of course, traces of ancient magic. There must be more to this one.
Oh. Oh. Now that's good. We're gonna put that on immediately. Especially because it's better. Everything else we got. It's terrible when you think about it, but it happens. Oh yeah. 3 points is 3 points. Can't say anything against having can't say anything about 3 extra points in defense. Hey, what's going on, people? Okay, there's that. I think this one first. That's that.
Where might this lead?
Curfew has ended. Down we go.
Not surprising. Guards at the ready.
Reductor! Expulsor! Leviosa! Accio! Reducto! Expulsor! Reducto! Leviosa!
There's literally no way we can get that chest unless. Nope. No way we could actually get that chest. Which means it's a good thing we have mods. Because, haha, apparition. It's not allowed. Not allowed. Saw that because I actually missed that. Of course I would. I'm all for loot, doesn't mean I can't miss. Let's take the shortcut. That didn't work. But I was going to. Woo! I think I was ready for that.
This must be the way forward, but to where?
Went through, but it still just goes down.
Nearly there. Best keep my wits about me.
Could have grabbed the edge for that. I think it was you actually had to, if I remember correctly, you had to jump on that platform, hit the thing, you would jump onto the next one. Let me try that. Turn that's what Yep, there it was. Up on the platform and it grew it. I just cheated with apparition. So if you can play with mods, I would honestly get that mod. It was the spells enhanced. Hello.
Expulsor! Reductor! Accio! Levioso! Reducto!
I like that one. Ooh. Okay, that was good.
Reducto. Expulso.
Only thing
Levioso. Accio.
It is a book after all.
get cocky and just try and grab a book like that when it's mysteriously floating in the middle of on top of a pensieve. Lead to easy disaster. That's insane. What you can actually do with this ancient magic.
You wanted to see me? Headmistress Fitzgerald? Professor Rackham?
Miss Isadora Morganach, welcome.
Professor Rookwood? Professor Bakar?
We understand that you are adjusting well to life at Hogwarts.
I am.
I am glad. Especially in light of your unusual situation, starting as a fifth year.
As it happens, I was also admitted to Hogwarts as a fifth year. I've never heard of another like us.
Miss Morganach, when we spoke yesterday after class, you asked about the beautiful swirls you saw years ago when we visited your hamlet.
I recognized you all immediately. I cannot thank you enough for what you did.
We were glad to help.
And yes, I did see swirls of magic everywhere that day. My father insists it was my imagination running wild, but it was certainly real to me.
It was not your imagination.
Percival, Professor Rackham can see them too. But we've never known of another who could.
I don't understand. What are they?
The whispers or traces that appear when a particular form of ancient magic is wielded.
Ancient magic?
Few are capable of wielding it. Hogwarts itself is a stronghold of ancient magic.
So if I can see traces of ancient magic, does that mean I can wield it too?
With the proper training.
But let us not get ahead of ourselves, Miss Morganach.
Before I can train you to wield such magic, you must first master all that Hogwarts has to offer.
A magic this powerful can do great harm in the wrong hands. It must be wielded by a select few. A
As such, we ask that you not speak to anyone about what we have discussed here today.
Kind of has that look of someone who's planning something. It also could just be a child in shock and awe.
Sebastian.
Sneaking in the restricted section again! I had thought we were through with this mischief. Clearly detentions are insufficient. I'm afraid I must take this to the headmaster.
But
That being said, Peeves informs me that you didn't come alone tonight. If someone has coerced you, I would have you tell me. You're a bright boy. Don't waste this.
At least she cares.
there was nobody else. I came alone.
Oh, Sebastian. What will your uncle say?
Not what. No. Oh, look who it is. Mr. Fig. Never saw that part. But that might be due to the mod, the curfew. Probably day outside. Yep. Early morning. Oh, it's completely day. And yet they say it's night. Looks like timing is still a little off for the night curfew mod, but it's not as bad as the last one. Last time it was like really off of 12 hours. Off. It was bad. Quickly drop off those tokens we have so they're out of the inventory.
My family's owl is just too old.
That's it. I'm making good progress with those tokens.
Okay, no more. Nope. Too far up. I'm gonna go to Fig's classroom.
You cannot be serious. Goblins working with Rookwood makes no sense.
It is rather unorthodox, to say the least.
Unorthodox? It's inconceivable. It's... Ah, Fig. You have a visitor. I'll see what I can find out.
Sir, I was able to search the restricted section while you were with Professor Black. It was a book we were after.
What? That's... Wait. You accessed the restricted section? But how? Thinking on it, perhaps it's best you spare me the details.
Fair enough. In fact, the book was below the restricted section as it appeared on the map.
I want to hear everything. First, let's have a look.
I think this scene would be a little better if you had your own chair.
Some of these pages seem to be missing. It appears someone has got to the book before us. Still, I will need time to study what remains. Perhaps we can still salvage something useful, though it may take some time. I wonder why it was here, below Hogwarts.
I think I know, sir. I saw 2 more memories where I found the book.
Another pensive. Godric's heart.
The man we saw before, Percival Rackham, was a professor here. The first memory showed him and 3 other professors using ancient magic to restore a hamlet from a drought.
Miriam was right. And the second memory?
They were talking to a student who started as a 5th year, like I did. She could see traces of magic too.
Why those memories? Perhaps this book will explain. Now I'll have to take it with me to London. The headmaster has insisted that I speak directly to the minister about George's death.
What will you tell them about Mr. Osric's death?
I don't know how much I dare say. George tried to convince the ministry about Ranrock, but to no avail. My instinct is to follow the path we are on for the moment and keep the details to ourselves until we know more.
I understand. I'll see what I can learn about the missing pages while you're gone.
Good. Don't neglect your studies. Your wand work is improving by the day. But you'll want to pay attention in herbology and potions. There's more to magic than spellcasting.
Plenty to keep me occupied while you're gone.
You've done exceptionally well. I look forward to seeing all that you've accomplished when I return. Oh, and don't neglect your friends. You may be surprised by how much you can learn from them as well.
I really like Fig. Well, yes, he's a theoretical professor. Again, theory's only half the battle if you can't do practical.
It's time to prove your dueling mettle and see if we've a new school champion. Meet me at the usual place for the final round of crossed wands. Also, the training dummy is still available.
Meet me in Lower Hogsfield as soon as possible. I would like to talk to you about Rookwood and Harlow, and it might be best to do so outside of the castle.
Professor Fig and Weasley have asked that I teach you an additional defensive spell. Please complete the assignments I have given you, and then proceed to see me in my classroom.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Ba-dun, 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 dun. And if anybody knows where that sound's coming from, the beat of it at least, mention it. Ink.
Incendio.
Doesn't work, even though it's a fire. It should be a fire based one that needs to be done there, and it's not working. Might have to be Confringo though. That is his office.
Whoever decided to make
Locked. Yep. So we got quests. Probably go talk to him. Yeah, definitely do that. And then we can do Professor Heckate's assignment as we're doing the other, so we'll have to keep that in mind. Speaking of that, open Incendio on the bar. We can do it. Before I forget to do that. Now let's go do this.
Future champion coming through.
Hello, Lucan. I'd like to practice with the training dummy.
Excellent idea. This time will be a bit more of a challenge. Ready?
That'd be brilliant.
Wonderful. I'll set things up. Remember to cast all the spell combinations before the dummy lands again. If you need to stop practicing before you finish all of them, let me know.
Leviosa there. Kind of wish there was an empty slot you could do, or if like you tried to do a lock spell, it would empty out that area. It would be really nice.
Accio, Incendio, Leviosa.
That's it!
Accio. Incendio.
Excellent form.
Accio. Incendio. Levioso. Accio. Incendio.
Nicely
The spell
done.
combo stuff you gotta be very careful with.
Impressive wand work. I'd hate to face you
That's
in
why
a
you
duel.
see me like just focused.
It was only a training dummy.
True, but it's a difficult dummy. Believe me, I know. Seriously, well done. Training dummies will think twice before challenging you again. Plus, you'll be even more formidable in crossed wands. Other duelists had better beware.
I will end up using my mouse and stuff to do this. Just because it's quicker. And it is quite annoying to be sitting here trying to go through it all when there is faster ways. Pretty nice upgrade. Great up. Stop talking. You know what? Let's change. There we go. Let's change the road for a bit. You know, it's boring. Look at the same thing after a while. Level 13.
Hello, Lucan. Is the final round of cross wands ready?
Big match today. It all comes down to this. The moment that we find out if your training and dedication is enough to win it all. Ready for a shot at glory?
I certainly am.
Brilliant. Are you dealing with a partner?
Any viewpoint? What option? 1, 2, or 3? Nothing? Alright, then. No.
I'll go it alone.
Then let's get started.
We can make this a real victory.
That's the spirit.
4 people? That's not good enough.
Leviosa.
Potato!
Accio.
Come on.
Expulso.
Confuse it!
Leviosa. Incendio.
Give them all four! Find the one!
Accio. Incendio. Expulso.
I need something higher impact.
You're better than that.
Expulso.
Is that all you've got?
Accio. Reducto.
Act like a winner!
They made a crap's breakfast out of you that round. Care to try again?
No, I don't think so.
Understandable.
I pressed heal before I went down, dang it. 22. Reload to that one. Should have really redone my spell sets before I did it.
Future champion coming through.
Hello, Lucan. Is the fun?
Look who's back. It all comes down to this. Ready for a shot at glory?
I certainly am.
Brilliant. Are you dealing with a partner?
I'll go it alone.
Then let's get started.
We can make this a real victory.
That's the spirit.
You gotta take me 4-on-1 just to actually win. Okay, let's see. Maybe Petrificus. Better. Yeah, of course those spells wouldn't be allowed anyway. Of course not. You're dueling, not a fight.
Expulso! Incendio!
Mind the one!
Ringo! Incendio! Expulso! Potato!
Woo! Talk about a shatter.
Come on! Accio!
Levioso!
That's all you've got?
Protego!
Petrificus Totalis!
Confringo!
Expulso! Incendio!
Don't shy away now. Levioso!
Petrificus Totalis! Accio!
You're better than that! Levioso!
Expulso!
There goes
Accio!
the way.
Petrificus Totalis!
I could never duel like that.
And the
What a
champion.
victory! You've won the tournament!
Before me, peasants.
That was nothing. I'm just getting started.
If the best duelists in the school weren't enough for competition, then perhaps you should consider transferring to Durmstrang. Now, to the victor goes the prize! And so it is my great honor to present you with this simple yet elegant token of supreme dueling accomplishment.
Thank you. It's been an honor.
You earned it. You are a duelist to be reckoned with. Now that we've definitively crowned the tournament winner, I suppose I should get back to my schoolwork. Wonder how my herbology plants are doing. I haven't tended them in ages.
The horror of class. Oh. One enemy. Come on. One enemy. Herbology. We'll do classes while we're here. Crosswands champion. used Incendio and Cantum simply because of the distance I need. You know what? The famous bridge that we've seen only in the last couple movies of Harry Potter, if I remember correctly. Yeah, walk all the way around the school instead of through the school. That's how you get to classes. I wonder when I'm gonna get Glacius. Glacius plus Defendo. Utter combo. Destroys everything. Always a critical hit. Where's that?
Levioso.
Need the Glacius spelled that one. Everything. That is different.
Incendio.
You can see your face!
Accio. Incendio.
Levioso.
Alright. There we go.
Off on another adventure, are we?
A while since I've been here. look of utter betrayal. That's what that is. Betrayal of the highest one. It's a mute. See? Oh, yes. Ah.
I haven't slept well for ages.
Levioso!
I cannot wait to unlock talents. Really? The bench.
Accio!
Hufflepuff chimney. Nice. You hide a chimney. Pretty cool.
Perhaps you can look up my biology and show me how I'm supposed to do that thing with the soil?
Okay.
I wish the headmaster.
Over and here we go. Welcome to the Great Hall, everybody. I have to say, I would like a ceiling like that at the Hogwarts Great Hall. It would just be cool.
Excellent. Incendio!
But I had to take care of that itch. Sorry about that. You guys have to see that. Okay, for 1, 7, Hydra, which is 9, 16, so we need 8, which is Spider. $11, need 3, which means Rune Spore. A number 2. I have to admit, the way they did the arithmetic problems is a great way for actually like keeping math and pretty much any critical thinking skills. So you have to remember the numbers, figure out which one's missing, and implement it all at the same time. This one here.
Lumos.
Yeah, I have to say that the sound is not perfect. It makes it sound like the Great Hall is full when it's not. So that could be relatively minor in the grand scheme of things.
Just a trick me.
It's not the original.
House hourglasses, the house points.
Accio.
Didn't even think about it.
Could mean I'm destined
Levioso.
I need to get my
Levioso.
I think my owl's getting cobwebs.
Oh wait, no. Not a paper. The Dalian key. Thought there was one out here.
My mother was shocked the first time I sent her an owl from Hogwarts.
I've never seen anything like it.
Why would anyone bother sending secret love letters? If you want to win me over, just treat me to a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
Well, ain't you cheap? Two and 4, which means that's just 5 and 1, 6, 5, which is it?
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Apparently Sharp made quite an example of her.
International Confederation of Wizards.
Not being coverage. Yay.
Gardens at Hogwarts. With the help of house elves, obviously.
But when is Professor Amago?
Up in the faculty. Not even be that dangerous. And yet, can't get. Keep hearing it. I can't see it. Oh yeah. One before the Quintabed. 13 and Runespore. Let's see. First. Aha, there's the key. This is where you wish you had a broom. Up over the edge, take the broom, fly it right down. So. There we go. That's what we Yeah, let's go back. Floor. Where is Hogwarts we have cleaned? There's this one. Grabhorn, which is 2 plus 15, 17. Hydra-like creature. 12 to 19. That was really weird. I have no that one is.
What are you up to now?
What do you mean? I'm innocent. I swear. The very top, which we cannot at the moment. Quickly get those tokens dropped off. Then we will head over to Professor Garlick's class for biology.
Do we really need to practice flying on a broomstick? I thought that was the purpose of trains.
This Daedalian Keys challenge is coming along nicely.
No better feeling than the wind in your
Almost
hair as
done.
you fly above
Woo.
the world on a broom.
Do this class, then we'll head to Hogsmeade and do a cell. Get rid of everything before we head out to do the quest with Natsai. Here's Ravenclaw common room. Immediately run upstairs.
Hello there.
It's doing. Means not use. Sucks. Because I really wanted to use that mod because it would make it so much more interesting moving around Hogwarts at night, because there was enemies in the state of civilians that are watching for students breaking the rules, you gotta move around more carefully. You can't just go and run around Hogwarts like you used to being able to do. That sucks. Oops. I'll probably get rid of the NPC emote thing. We're doing that with them. That is somewhat in the way.
Good morning, Professor Garlick. How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora dear.
Oh, here. You'll need these for today's class. A little treat for your auntie.
Ah, hello. Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden.
This one's got thorns.
We do
Be
look
careful.
forward to growing together. How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacular than the bouncing bulb. Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root. Accio. Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears. Now, everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug.
The effect that they did, perfect. Actually muffled the sound.
Quickly! Place your mandrake in the new pot and pat down the soil!
The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease. Reparo! I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone. Now for our next task, we'll be planting dittany at our potting tables. You can all get started.
I wonder if hippogriffs like knotgrass.
Going to collect all the ingredients I can at the moment
Homework for Bin's class, since that will require staying awake.
for when it comes time for potions class. Oh. It says do one thing, but now it says do this.
Yes, Professor.
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
Actually, I enjoyed it. I couldn't help but catch your enthusiasm.
How kind of you. It seems you're already taking to herbology like a mandrake to fresh soil. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Picked them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful. A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting
ones are
table here in the
everywhere.
classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Let's see how to balance my star thistle arrangement. Niffler's fancy or roses?
Dittany's restorative properties make it a vital ingredient in the Wiggenweld potion, as you all should know from Professor Sharp's class. Well done! Once it can be harvested, your Dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that. Now, what say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage. You'll find
She's
that
loving her
some
puns
plants
so
are better
much.
suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Be a dear and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your
one I beat
fingers.
in a duel?
They do bite.
I shouldn't say beat, it was more of a thrashing with the other students.
Hello. Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. I'm Leander. I'll be showing you the Chinese chomping cabbages. Up these stairs will take us there, but your lead. Nice work in Defense Against the Dark Arts, by the way.
Excuse me?
Your duel with Sebastian! And he's good. Thinks he's really good. But you outright slaughtered him. It was brilliant.
Oh. Oh. Thank you.
I nearly put Sebastian in his place myself. I mean, I would have, if Hecate hadn't stopped me.
Didn't she stop that dragon skull from crushing you?
Tib, here we are. Home of the Chinese chomping cab. Go on, grab a few of those cabbages. Just mind your finger. Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it, and they'll do the rest. Look at that! They'll chomp on anything they can get their mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. Did save her the de-gnoming, but they left her honking daffodils in tatters. Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba-tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that'd have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it alone, but, well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
Trust me, Leander. I was imagining it the entire time.
You were? I mean, of course, you're, not someone to be trifled with. I see that. Dogweed and deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we, probably ought to head back to class. Take your time. I'll see you back in class.
Yes, and they do, disappear after some time, so... well, naturally they would attack anything. Oh, they're actually not going to attack us at all. Ah, there it is. Thought I heard something go off. Anything here? No.
And with that helpful reminder as to why we should always wear our dragon hide gloves, I shall end our lesson here. Terribly sorry, Mr. Clopton.
I tended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits. And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
Magical plants have so much to offer. I'm eager to learn more.
I'm glad. Herbology is a bounteous subject. Tend to your garden, and it will tend to you. Huh. Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
Hope those mandrakes are really relishing their new pots. Only cost me my damned hearing.
Tree.
They may pretend to like it. How I think transfiguration is the hardest.
Ah. That's where. Those chests. That was pretty cool. The highest order. So enjoy that.
I need to stop by the alley. Far too long since I've put the letter home.
Far too much fun. Okay. West. Ocean. Definitely gonna go. go do potions class right now first.
Make him look completely incompetent, which he is.
There we go. There's that. Only one.
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As fifth years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wigan-Weld potion. Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wiggenweld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Points for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wiggenweld potion of your own. You never know when you might need it. Please begin.
Well, he's better than Snape. And I mean, like, better. 2 betters. That's how much.
Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients. Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous.
Do like that for your first potion class, they do that.
I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir. Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippin's, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you
in
finish
the
brewing.
wilds, as you can explore.
And we'll see if it was skill or luck
Hogwarts,
the first
the
time
Highlands.
around.
My parents considered keeping me home from school this year after the rumors of a goblin rebellion.
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
Yes, but why does that matter to you?
Brilliant! And it matters because you can be a part of something truly creative. I'm Gareth, by the way. Gareth Weasley. Bit of a prodigy with potions, if I do say so myself.
Pleasure to meet you.
We heard about him from
are
that
you
diary.
related to Professor Weasley?
She's my aunt. Keeps too close an eye on me for comfort. Ugh. But she can't be everywhere. Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Edurus potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fwooper feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
I don't know, Gareth. I don't want to get on Sharp's bad side.
You won't. Fwooper feathers aren't that valuable. Sharp won't even miss it.
Whether to actually do it, it's a question. Huh. Let's go with no.
I've enough to worry about collecting the ingredients he wants me to get. I'm afraid I can't help you.
I understand. I'll sort something else out.
Dang, no, especially because we heard about him.
Your potion should not be
Spider eggs.
a well-prepared Wicker Wizard always.
Professor Sharp must have learned a lot during his time as an Auror. I wish he talked about it more.
Proficiency in potions are two things that cannot be rushed.
Seems that in his time as the
Patience
Aura,
and be thorough.
that's how he ended up crawling with his leg.
And now we add the mallow sweet, and that's odd. What's happening? Wait, it's not supposed to. Ah!
Get it!
Oh! Dragon Dog! What happened?
Well done, Gareth.
What now, Mr. Weasley?
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be points from Gryffindor. Again.
Oh, that's pretty cool for Felix Felicis. They added that with an update. It was not in the base game. The rest of these potions, however, were. Definitely have to buy some Parker Lump juice. Not always speak English. Or the proper English to be exact.
I brewed an Edorus potion as you asked, Professor.
Glad you managed to stay on task. Not every class is so eventful. I saw Mr. Weasley speaking with you earlier. He can be quite persuasive. Glad you managed to resist. You've done well today. I confess I was skeptical, given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. That'll be all. I think each of us has had enough excitement for one day. Class is dismissed.
Ugh, my robes are going to reek.
I was impressed that you were able to answer Professor Sharp's question about the Wiggenweld potion.
Oh, thank you. That means a lot coming from a fellow Ravenclaw. And I've never seen anyone brew such a flawless Wiggenweld potion on their first try. Well done.
I'm glad I was able to get it right the first time.
You must simply have a knack for potion making. Some students seem so confounded by potion recipes, it's as if they're written in gobbledygook. A fascinating language, by the way. Neither here nor there, really, but I am a self-taught speaker. Merlin's beard, good conversation is the enemy of free time. I must return my book, Gateway to the Far Stars, before my next class. Speaking of stars, we'll be in astronomy together. You'll love it. Professor Shaw is firm, but quite clever. See you soon, no doubt.
Don't fret if you run out of ingredients. I simply grow most of what I need.
Okay. Now let's go and check quest. We are going to go to Hogsmeade for selling. And we are definitely going to stop at J. Pippin's potion. Well, see if we can either buy potions themselves or buy new ingredients. And let me take...
You think knowing spells would
I think we did everything. And yes, all these faces are also from the mod for increasing gear capacity. I wonder if they'll actually end up going out more with the fun trials. Interesting.
It seems to work that way.
Expelliarmus can disarm a dark wizard, no doubt.
Ready for a little change in fashion, are we? Plenty to choose from here, so take your time.
Definitely gonna get that upgrade.
You won't be disappointed. That's a Gladrax promise. I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion.
Oh yes, that robe is really cool. And I do enjoy it.
Be sure to stop by whenever you're about. I'd say that looks as if it was made for you. If I haven't said it before, it's a pleasure. I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion.
Wait. One thing.
Be sure to stop by whenever you're about. I'd say that looks as if it was made for you.
Could do that, but I'm not gonna do that stuff now because I don't have.
I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion. Be sure to stop by whenever you're about.
When we get it where we don't have to worry about how much we between spending and selling. Sure. Yeah, then we'll go do that one for a little bit. We'll go to Death Cap Dog. We're right over here anyways. So we'll make our way that way.
Accio.
Huh, finally! I'll have enough for that wind wisp. Ah, well, not meant to be. Also, I may have knocked over a dustbin back there.
Never mind, I'll fix it.
Accio!
Actually, because we have the disillusionment charm. Grab him.
House elves and wizard
Accio. Potato.
I'm right here.
Come on in. Healing potions are a specialty here, should you need any. A wise decision. Thank you.
Ooh.
A wise decision. Thank you.
I'm not gonna buy these.
I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
Oh.
A wise decision. Thank you.
Underbrew.
I hope
Really
to see you again. Farewell for now.
Did I buy all of her? What I did? What do you have 5?
A wise decision. Thank you.
Didn't purchase it all.
I hope
missed
to see
one.
you again.
There we go.
Farewell for now.
Now I can.
Accio. Accio.
What's a beer?
It's you!
Accio.
Thank you again for finding my gobstone.
to her because it's a kid. Like, come on. Oh, yes. Here is the Hogsmeade Graveyard. I like loot as much as the next person, but it's kind of a weird place to put loot. You ask me? The look of utter betrayal. Once again. Found it.
Oh, what a pleasant surprise.
Alright, I'll be right back. I'm gonna take just a minute break to go get something. And I'll see you real soon. Hold on. All right, all right, all right. I am back, everybody. Sorry about the wait. And we're gonna get right back into this. So, we are now gonna head up to Dogweed and Deathcap. After Magic Neep, we're gonna buy some more ingredients. The seeds. For what we need.
Now, you let me know if there's anything else I can help you with.
Actually, I'm thinking of honestly buying them all. Because
now, you let me know if there's anything else I can help you with.
So
no one can say I don't keep a stacked shelf.
And also because of all those chests we're finding, rather than just stockpiling it. We should look at that. We're already getting funds back. Better than the Wiggenweld potion. Perusing. It just happens to be inside their homes. That's all. There we go. I know that sound is very annoying, but if you're not in like the right place, it does not like to unlock it. Which, to me, is very weird. Using Whizbees. Floating bonbon.
So much fun, wasn't it?
If he thinks it's got half a chance.
Lumos. Accio. Lumos. Accio. Lumos. Accio.
Pretty sure I've operated in more dangerous areas already.
Accio.
Watch yourself, though. Let's have you leave here alive. Such a wee bairn gieing a thrashing to a troll! Oh, I can't believe it!
Right, let's quickly go through the gear that we have now. Wait, alright. It's all over here. Should have been only one new thing. Two new things. I was wrong. Man, could do that. But it is only. Oh wait. Pretty cool. Already back at nearly 7,000.
hello.
Oh, hello. Whew. Sorry I'm in a bit of a tizzy. I was just scolding some of the plants for spitting and nipping. I suppose it's my own fault for putting more than 4 to a tray. By the way, Beatrice Green is the name, but you may address me as Madam Green. Welcome to Dogweed and Deathcap. Oh, mind you don't knock the mandrakes. Oh, if there wasn't the constant demand for antidotes, I wouldn't need to stock so many of the little dears. Except, of course, for curses. And, well, if you've been petrified, then obviously you've come to the right place. Mind you don't knock the mandrakes. Oh, if there's an uprooting, you'll be the next one to drop dead, and I'm in no mood for a clear-up.
Thank you for your time. Bye.
What do you have for sale?
Thank you for your time. Goodbye. And
oh, I'm always thrilled when a young one makes a wise purchase. I can tell you'll go far.
Venomous Tentacula costs more, really? I don't remember that.
Oh, I'm always thrilled when a young one makes a wise purchase. I can tell you'll
I
go
don't think
far.
I want to get the Tentacula.
Lumos.
Such a wee bairn gieing a thrashing to a troll. Oh, I can't believe it.
Really? Yeah.
Lumos.
Hope you're not here for a knotgrass sprig, because I'm not entirely sure I have them in stock.
I guess I'll buy it. The seed.
Oh, I'm always thrilled when a young one makes a
Might as
wise
well
purchase.
just get out of the way.
I can tell you'll go far.
Accio.
Bandage. Boss. New glasses.
Lumos.
Ooh. That one.
Lumos. Lumos.
There we go. There's that. Back into here again because new glasses. Oh yeah. Definitely. Man. On at the moment, but oh yeah, that never really wore it personally.
Whoa! No! No!
Second. 1 second, guys. I just got a message from somebody I gotta check. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back. Guys, I'm back. I just had to quickly answer that. Now, you guys don't want to just see me like texting or whatever. So, just quickly wait here until day.
Hello. Be with you in a bit. No one can say I don't keep a stacked shelf.
Did I?
No one can say I don't keep a stacked shelf.
Accio.
Doesn't know waypoint. Done. Be more than halfway there, I believe. We'll end up unlocking correctly. This is the way to the Merlin trap. That's always what I wanted. Item.
Accio! Incendio! I should investigate.
Not usually what one should say. You wouldn't really think of that.
It is good to see you, my friend.
Might I beseech you for some assistance?
Help her now.
Hello, can I help you?
Oh, thank goodness. Yes. My name is Grace Pinch Smedley. Of the Bath Pinch Smedleys? I was hoping someone would come along soon. I was about to defy my father's wishes and would never have forgiven myself. You see, I need to retrieve something from the bottom of the lake. Might you be the one to help me?
Diving into the lake sounds like an adventure. Tell me more.
Splendid! Precisely the response I'd hoped for.
What do you need help retrieving?
Years ago, my grandfather, who fancied himself quite the astronomer, set sail from Hogsmeade Station for what was meant to be a quick stargazing cruise with my grandmother. They never returned.
I'm so sorry. What happened to them?
We can't be sure. We only know that neither they nor their boat made it back to shore. They were presumed drowned. Father was so distraught that he forbade our family from setting foot on or in the Black Lake ever again. A treasured family astrolabe vanished with them that night. If you could dive down and retrieve it, I may be able to bring my father some peace.
What exactly is an astrolabe?
It's an astonishing ancient navigational tool. essentially a handheld model of the universe. It's mainly used for studying the stars, astronomical pursuits, but it has nearly 1,000 uses. Fascinating device. Sadly, I'd imagine it's rusted beyond repair now. Still, we'd love to have it returned to us. It would be like getting a bit of my grandparents back.
It sounds dangerous, especially for something of mere sentimental value.
I understand. But I'd be forever grateful. Of course, you may discover much more than the astrolabe. Anything else you found would be all yours. I've cross-referenced the vessel's last alleged location against the lake's topography, depth charts, and tide schedule. My best guess is that it's just over there, about a furlong from the dock. It would be wonderful to have my grandfather's astrolabe back. I do hope you find the astrolabe. It would mean so much to our family.
It sounds as if her astrolabe is just northeast of the dock. I should dive down and see. This must be where the Pinch Smedley family astrolabe is.
Fine. There we go.
I should let Grace know that I found her family astrolabe.
No bad thing. Well, just because we're on water, which doesn't seem likely in the end, because you keep yourself afloat with one arm.
I trust you didn't find the dive too terribly difficult.
Hello, Grace. I followed your bearings on a dive in the Black Lake.
Oh, how incredible! Did you find the astrolabe?
I did. I hope it makes your father happy.
It will. I can't wait to see his face. Thank you so much for doing this for me, and for my family. You do well to keep an eye out for more spots to dive. A diver of your caliber is certain to find all sorts of things down there. Thank you again. And I do hope you keep diving. You certainly have a knack for finding treasure.
That is where you start the Merlin trials. What's going up, cowboy? How you been?
Hello, sir. What do you sell here?
Hello, I'm Jalal Semi, and this is my potion shop. I can answer any questions you have about the town.
I'm not going to be able to make it today for that.
What do you have for sale?
I sell only potions and their ingredients. If you can't fix it with a potion, then it's best left broken, I say. My ingredients are all local to this area, and my potions are brewed to keep you healthy and safe.
Any whispers going about the town?
A goblin called Pergit is causing a bit of a stink. His gang is attacking traveling vendors, and now business is suffering everywhere. It would be nice if someone would do something about it. No one wants to pick a fight with a band of goblins, though. Which means he's free to do what he wants down in Coral Ruins.
Can you tell me a bit about yourself?
Oh, let's see. Well, I am Lower Hogsfield's preeminent potioneer. But I was once a lowly Hogwarts student like you. In fact, I'll give you the Hogwarts discount. It's the standard price. My prices are low enough already, you see.
What do you have for sale?
Ah, yes. A wonderful choice. I hope to see you again sometime.
Seems a pleasant enough little place.
I never thought Ramrock's loyalists would...
Pardon me, is everything all right?
Hardly. I've just lost my business and almost my life. You'd best look elsewhere for wares. I've nothing to sell now. I never thought it'd come to this. Be on your guard. Ramrock and his loyalists will spare no one.
They attacked you?
Oh, Ramrock has no patience for goblins who won't join him. While I too would like to see goblin kind treated by wizards as equals, bloodshed is not the answer. When I said as much, they turned on me, struck me till I nearly passed out. Took my carts, my belongings, even that which is most precious to me, my paintings.
You mentioned that your paintings were taken. Are you a painter?
I am. It's my calling, though most would think it an unusual path for a goblin. Most of my family work in metal, or associated with Gringotts. I'd wager my finest brush that Ramrock's lot have no appreciation for any of my work, and it'll be tossed aside for kindling. Without my carts and my livelihood, who knows when I'll be able to paint again?
Has Ramrock's lot ever attacked you like this before?
They've been taunting and threatening me for a while now, but they've always believed that violence is the only way to get what they want. Things have taken a much darker turn of late. Ramrock is getting more powerful, and his loyalists know it. They feel untouchable. Ramrock assumed that all goblins would agree to follow him, but he was wrong. Many of us would like a diplomatic end to the discord with wizard kind.
I'm sorry this happened to you. I shall certainly keep an eye out for your cards.
That is very kind of you, but I think they took them to their camp southwest of here, just past some ruins. Too dangerous to try and retrieve them. I did enchant the carts to return to me if I ever lost them, however. Slim though the chances may be, I'm holding out hope that some of what was taken is returned to me. It was nice meeting you. I wish it had been under better circumstances.
Do save for Arn.
It is good to see you, my friend.
Oops. That's cool. Parents.
The young today aren't willing to put in the work.
Hello, Mr. Semi.
What can I do for you?
What do you have for sale?
I hope to see you again sometime.
It is good. My friend.
Hello, Natty. How are you? I hope you've recovered from our rather eventful trip to Hogsmeade.
I am well,
That's one way to put it.
but I have been worried about you, my friend. With Ranrock and Rookwood and Harlow after you?
I'm all right at the moment.
We did not speak about it at the time, but I am hoping now you might tell me why they were looking for you.
They want something that Professor Fig and I found at Gringotts.
When were you at Gringotts?
Just before we came to Hogwarts. In fact, it's why I was late to the sorting ceremony. A portkey brought us there after the dragon attacked our carriage.
What on earth?
There's one more thing. It's a bit odd, if I'm honest. Professor Fig says I have a rare connection to a powerful form of ancient magic.
Is that the magic you used fighting the trolls in Hogsmeade?
I think so. I'm still learning, but I can see traces of it, and I've cast magic I can't otherwise explain. I know that's a lot to absorb.
It is. And I will have more questions. For now, it is safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us, to all of us, which is why I wanted to speak to you. I realized something that day in Hogsmeade. You displayed such courage fighting that troll, and Serona wasn't intimidated one bit by Rookwood and Harlow. Both of you have inspired me to take a stand of my own.
What sort of stand?
Men like Rookwood and Harlow are the reason my mother and I left Matibili land. I am not going to sit by and watch them destroy my new home.
Rookwood and Harlow are a dangerous pair on their own, and the fact that they're working with Ranrock, well...
All the more reason they must be stopped. Rumor has it that Theophilus Harlow runs Rookwood's day-to-day operations. Taking him down would cripple Rookwood's entire enterprise.
That may be true, but shouldn't Officer Singer handle someone like Harlow?
I spoke with her. She was polite, but perhaps understandably would not discuss details with a student. I overheard some of Rookwood's lot talking about a massive poaching operation that Harlow is planning. I was thinking that we could investigate a bit, try to get the evidence that Officer Singer needs.
All right, but how?
I am going to watch and listen, find out precisely what Harlow is up to. I shall reach out when I know more. In the meantime, remember, I am here if you need me.
Thank you, Natty.
Be on your guard.
I beg your pardon! How dare you threaten me?
What's going on here?
Hardly. I told you repeatedly not to stay.
They must have come this way. Think!
Expulso.
I've no idea who it is you think I might have seen. I've been busy with my research. I do not have time to...
Victor Rookwood don't give a doxy's nip back your time. Oi! Speak of the devil. Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you.
A student? You can't be...
Enough out of you. Leave her alone.
Stupefy!
I see you. This is not going well for you. Keep still! Put me right! Confringo!
Incendio.
Now, this has become personal.
Oh, yeah, that's gonna leave a mark.
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes.
Oh!
Protego.
We can...
I'm not going anywhere with
You take me to over my dead body!
you. Leviosa.
Stop that right
Incendio.
Confringo! How embarrassing! Hang on!
Incendio.
Learn that in first year, did you?
Oh, yes, you just saw that.
Incendio.
What on earth just happened? I've never been accosted in such a manner, and so close to Hogwarts.
Are you all right?
I am, thanks in no small part to your excellent defensive skills. Care to tell me why 2 Ashwinders were ready to dispatch me to get to you?
Ashwinders?
Victor Rookwood's thieves and extortionists, his little cronies. They seemed quite keen on you.
It's a long story, but thank you for your help.
Well, you've avoided them for the moment. Priya warned me things were getting dangerous. Best get moving on my research before they return.
You're a researcher?
Nora Treadwell at your service, historian and archaeologist specializing in Merlin's work and life.
Merlin? Of the legend of King Arthur?
The very same. Merlin attended Hogwarts, you know, and I'm studying some curious fixtures he left here centuries ago.
Fixtures?
These vine-covered pillars, dozens of them, all around the area. I've taken to calling them the Trials of Merlin. I believe he created them as a diversion for his fellow Slytherins. He was terribly fond of puzzles and enigmas.
Really? Really?
I can see why you're so interested in Merlin. I'd be keen to know more about the trials.
Well then, I'll let you in on a little secret. No one has yet managed to figure out how they work. But I believe I have just unlocked a crucial clue. I suspect that Mallowsweet is an important component in getting the trials to work.
Mallowsweet?
Versatile herb. Merlin repeatedly mentioned it in his writings. I had just arrived to test my theory when I was so rudely interrupted. You see, each swirl in Merlin's writing has a symbol in the center. That started me thinking, what if...
The Mallowsweet is meant to be placed at the center of the symbols.
Precisely. Would you care to do the honors? We can see what comes of our little hypothesis. I brought a trunk chock full of Mallowsweet with me. It's just over there by my tent.
This trunk?
Yes, take plenty, even if you already have some.
I have the Mallowsweet.
Lovely. Now, notice the vines on these pillars here, as well as a stone swell on the ground. Each trial has these features. Place the mallow sweet on the swirl, and we'll see what happens. My word!
Incendiary.
Mullen's beard!
The flame. What should I do now?
This is uncharted territory. I am curious about these pyres.
Oops. Uncharted? Not so much. We ain't Nathan Drake here.
What a day. I can hardly believe it.
We ain't no Nathan Drake. Try reloading. Hopefully that'll fix that problem. No.
I take it we can call that a success?
We can indeed. However, I now have even more questions. How does it work? I must review my notes. I may have missed something.
Are all of the trials like this one?
Oh, not precisely. Well, I think each has those telltale vines and the swirl on the ground. You should feel free to solve them as you come across them. I believe I have what I need to continue my research. My guess is that each will also require mallow sweet, which you can find in Hogsmeade should you need more. I really must be off. Such a pleasure to meet you. And do be careful out here. Now, I've got what I needed. I shall return to the safety of my notes and books.
Yes.
All right, there is that. Aren't the ones we've already come across that complete?
Greetings. I understand you're quite the enterprising young Ravenclaw. Professor Fig tells me you found a long-lost book for him. I'd like to talk to you about it.
Why not?
What do you have in store for me this time? Accio! 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 Merlin himself will be proud.
I have to check out the other map too. Skipping Merlin trials. Hopefully glasses will update now. No. Oh, that too far away. I'm gonna wait on that one though. Right, we are all set. Gonna head to another Merlin trial and then head over back to Hogwarts and attend Defense Against the Dark Arts. Learn a new spell, which is always a fun thing.
Expulso. Incendio. Levioso. Expulso. Reducto. Expulso. Reducto. Expulso. Reducto. Expulso. Reducto. Expulso. Reducto.
I actually partner with Twitch for subscribers, which is a whole different ball game. And there's like rules of like certain amount of hours, certain amount of followers, certain amount of viewers as well. With that, you can apply to partner with Twitch. Not automatic, they have to accept it. They have to accept the application, which then you get paid for get payments for like ads, and a whole bunch of different stuff. And I believe that's when you get subscribers, and you get payment through that as well at that point. I'll be looking into it a lot more.
I'm sorry, I'm sorry.
Oh well, use the wrong one.
hope you were able to take care of everything I had asked.
Professor, I completed all of your most recent assignments.
Well done. Then you're ready to learn Expelliarmus. Pay close attention. The disarming charm may often be all you need to defeat the most powerful dark witches and wizards you might encounter. Spellcasting requires a focused mind and a steady wand. Good work. The dummy is here if you wish to stay.
Expelliarmus!
You seem to have the right
Expulsor.
stick, but keep practicing. Expelliarmus may save your life one day.
Professor, do you have a moment?
I do. What is it?
I wondered, did you attend Hogwarts?
I did. I am a proud member of Ravenclaw House, like you. Why do you ask?
I was curious as to how Hogwarts has changed over the years.
I see. Well, the castle itself, as I'm sure you have surmised, is full of surprises. I dare say more than the staircases change around here. As for the students, well, they seem to get more capable every year. Although, we got up to just as much mischief in my day as you seem to now. I used to look the other way at all sorts of roguery when I was head girl. I can tell you, however, that I did once admonish a certain Phineas Nigellus Black for enjoying a sugar quill during a lecture.
I hadn't realized that you and Professor Black were, students here together.
Appearances can be deceiving. You see, I was once wounded by time itself.
I'm not sure what that means, but it sounds horrible.
Ah, well, it was the risk I took with my prior position. You may or may not have heard that I was an unspeakable at the Ministry for years.
An unspeakable? What does...
As you might suspect, I cannot speak about what we did. Suffice it to say, the job was not without its hazards. Now, I hope I've satisfied your curiosity for the moment.
You have. Thank you for speaking with me, Professor.
Keep up with your wand work. One must always be prepared for mischief, both inside and outside of the castle.
Indeed. All right. That's out of the way. Ollivander. Wonders. Maybe stop by J. Pippin's again and get more recipes.
Good of you to come. My friend, Professor Fig, speaks highly of you and your resourcefulness. He was vague as to details, but mentioned your having tracked down a difficult-to-find book. I wondered if you'd be willing to do a little detective work on my behalf.
Of course, Mr. Ollivander. Sounds most up my street.
Wonderful. You see, about a century ago, an heirloom applewood wand with a fairy wing core went missing from this very shop. My great-aunt suspected a student named Richard Jackdaw. He'd been serving as an assistant here and suddenly vanished.
Richard Jackdaw?
Like the bird. In fact, he was known to frequent the Hogwarts Owlery. We searched there, of course, but found no wand. We did find a series of statues similar to Jackdaw's. I'm certain they're a clue, but I cannot figure out where they lead. Jackdaw was last heard tittering about some pages with a map he'd stolen from Peeves. As you can imagine, the poltergeist was less than helpful.
Of course he wasn't helpful.
Why would the thief have taken the wand?
I must admit I have no idea. From what I can gather, he fancied himself an adventurer of sorts. Always looking for trouble. In fact, after he went missing, rumor had it his ghost was seen in Hogsmeade. Never heard much about him after that, but it seems as if his adventurous spirit may have got the better of him. Perhaps he thought that the wand had some special power simply because of its esteemed lineage. Astonishing how misunderstood the art of wand-making is.
Is there anything special about the wand?
Oh yes, it's terribly special. But not in the way you might think. It won't grant special powers to the caster, no. Nothing like that. But it will ease the hearts and minds of the Ollivanders to know of its return. And that power is immeasurable.
Surely you could continue searching the owlery.
Oh, one would think. However, the headmaster does not take kindly to an old wand-maker loitering about the place. Can't say I blame him. Also, I have perhaps been looking for too long. I feel a fresh set of eyes, and a bright mind like yours is sure to solve this riddle.
I'll have a look for you. You've certainly given me plenty to go on.
Ah, you've brought hope to this old wand-maker's heart. Professor Fig was right. You are a remarkable student.
Right? Gloves.
Protego! Lumos.
We're in the garden.
Not much of the dark arts.
Lumos. Accio. Accio. I know what that means. Merlin trial. These Merlin trials won't get the best of me.
Alright. There's that. And now we'll go back to Hogwarts. Summoner's Court. But we will not do that yet. We will get this main quest done. Or mostly done, depending on the time. Yeah, there's wounds, which is always helpful. Simply scenic here.
The statues Mr. Ollivander mentioned must be upstairs amongst the owls. Don't mind me, owls. I'm just here to help a friend. Now, where are those statues? I recognize those handles. The summoning charm should do the trick. Accio! Here's a welcome surprise. Oh, no statues here. I'd best keep looking. This'll do nicely. Nothing. Accio! Empty perches. Could be the right size for jackdaws. Or statues of jackdaws. Accio! Accio! No statues here. I'd best keep looking. What's happening?
Pretty sure everybody would be just saying that.
Could it be? Has someone solved my puzzle after all these years? Well done indeed. Good news. If you've got something to hide, you found the perfect spot. Richard Jackdaw, at your service.
The Richard Jackdaw. So Mr. Ollivander was right. He wants his family wand back.
Goodness, I'd forgotten about that wand. I assure you I don't have it on me. I'm almost certain I dropped it the moment I was beheaded in that cave. Oh, it was sheer folly to follow that map.
What map?
Ridiculous, really. Found it on some yellowed old pages Peeves had pilfered. Thought I could impress a girl. But that's a story for another day.
So, you stole a wand and then followed a map on some pages that you took from Peeves and followed that map to your doom.
Odd to hear it all reduced to such absurdity, but yes. Why do you care about some old wand?
I don't really. Ollivander does. It's the pages I'm after. Might they be with the wand in the cave?
Indeed. Say, here's an idea. Why don't you meet me at the edge of the Forbidden Forest? I'd be happy to show you where to find them.
How is it possible to steal from Peeves? A poltergeist?
I didn't steal the pages from his ghostly form. I merely found them in his wake of destruction. He's got a penchant for wrecking things. Books, bottles, suits of armor, whatever's likely to cause the most chaos. I doubt he even noticed they were gone.
Why would you steal Mr. Ollivander's family wand?
The family were always going on about how special it was, so I took it. Who could resist? Sadly, it wasn't special enough to save my neck. I fully intended to return it once I learned it was only special for sentimental reasons, but as you can see, I never got the chance.
I think I can guess how you died, but who did it to you?
I was having a look about when I suddenly sensed a refreshing breeze, after which I felt, well, lightheaded. That's all I remember. Hence, if you do visit the cave, be prepared. I can't tell you what for specifically, but you seem a perceptive sort. Beware a light breeze.
If that's the only way for me to get those pages, I'll meet you there.
If you don't mind the sight of my decapitated skeleton, the wand and the pages are yours for the taking.
A map. It doesn't appear to be connected to the missing pages. Best hang on to it for now.
Spell.
Levioso. Accio.
That quest will take quite a while to complete if I remember correctly. Let's see if anything comes of it. Maybe just do this little quest for now. Maybe follow Jackdaw. Who knows? On the bridge, Lumos at night. Quickly go. I'm waiting for her.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
You're worrying far too much. Nobody's looking at you.
Look at that boy.
Why did you buy me a second pair? I hate these
Novelty
socks.
socks at that price can't be passed up. Be thankful you have some.
I'd rather have no socks than be dancing like this.
Let me know if you need help finding anything.
Exercising.
Father, why is he dancing?
See? And you'd said the charm'd come out in the wash, but it
I've known
hasn't.
someone so dramatic, just like your father. Anyone would think you had an affliction.
Has he been cursed?
Oh, please,
Probably.
can't we take these socks back to Mr. Hill and get me some
When
normal
you pay
ones?
for your own socks, then you
I
get
suspect you have a sharp eye for
Until
fashion.
then, you'll learn
Be sure to stop by whenever you're about.
You're starting to cause a scene.
Probably been first.
Papa, can we really wash charms out of things?
Don't be absurd. That woman will say anything.
I don't really want to buy anything from Tomes and Scroll because those are all really expensive. I mean, really expensive. Thing.
Lumos. Enchanted candles. Wonder where they're heading. The candles seem to be leading into the Forbidden Forest. The treasure must be nearby. I suppose a picnic in the Forbidden Forest. Treasure hunting suits me.
Small bandit camp. Which is me there. I think he's supposed to lead me, so I have to meet him at the entrance if I remember. Yeah.
The Ministry ought to loosen the reins on the dark. No better protection, if you ask me.
Here I am, as good as my word.
We meet again, Richard Jackdaw.
I suppose I shouldn't be surprised to see you. Only a Ravenclaw would travel this far in pursuit of knowledge.
You got
Well
that
said.
right.
Now, where do we go from here?
Follow me. I shall lead you as far as I can, but I fear I may remain a tad reluctant to revisit the scene of my demise. Keep your eyes open for a bird bath. When you find it, say intramuros. I think it's Latin. Or Greek. As you can imagine, I never paid much attention in school. Shall we?
Aside from the bird bath, anything else I should look for?
Indeed. A few landmarks, a stone bridge, a waterfall, and, if I recall, a lake. You'll see.
You've been very helpful. Thank you.
Surprising how much of this is, rather unfortunately, coming back to me. Yes. You know, the closer we get, the more I'm remembering. Probably best I leave you to it. Simply stick to the path and keep a sharp eye out for that bird bath. Adieu. Is that Latin? Or Greek?
Nothing to do now but keep going. The waterfall. For a thief, Jackdaw's surprisingly as good as his word.
Unexpected doses. Really horrible looking.
Something oddly solemn about this place. Such regal creatures, stags. There it is, just as Jackdaw described.
Right. So we got this far for this today. We will stop that quest there. I'm gonna quickly head back over to really now.
Intramuros.
Aren't you a little far from home?
Renrock knew you'd eventually lead us to whatever it is you're hiding. You understand this, my young friend?
Expelliarmus! Levioso!
I'll get you for this! Put me on the ground now!
No risk those loyalists will report back to Ranrock now. Let's see where Jackdaw has led me.
Yeah. That's what I'll Hmm. Hmm. All right, folks. That is going to be all for tonight. So, simply put, we're going to drop it off here for this evening. I will not be back tomorrow as I am working. On sadly Tuesday, I am home, but 3 p.m. I do have an appointment I have to go to. And that's like half an hour drive minimum or so for me. But at that point, it's not really worth starting anything for like maybe an hour at most. That and Wednesday, Thursday, I will be working. Friday, I will actually be here. I'm working tomorrow, so Friday I'm not gonna be at all. So I will be here. Jump on. We'll continue here from this quest, and I mean we'll finish Jackdaw's story, figure out his death, figure out what is actually going on from that book, and we'll continue from that. And I'll be here Saturday as well. So then whatever we get finished, that and Sunday, Monday, be here for quite a while for a couple days. Sunday again, I'll update you as I normally do for the week, so we kind of know what's going on. All right, everybody, that is all for today. I'll see you next time. Keep on gaming. Peace.